Let me just start because it's kind of been the theme all week, this idea of people leaving places like San Francisco, maybe even like Silicon Valley, taking their companies elsewhere. Are you worried about that?
Well, for us, Silicon Valley is a key part of our market, obviously based on our name, but we're also all over the United States and around the world as well. So we think some of that is going to happen, right? Some of that is when you hear the Twitters of the world and companies talking about having employees locate from anywhere. The same can be true with startups themselves, right? So we expect some of that to happen. And if it happens, I think in a lot of ways, the cost of living is going to go down in Silicon Valley and still allow it to be a robust market. But if it goes to other parts of the United States, we have offices there as well. So for us, that really won't have that much of an impact.
Would you yourself ever be part of that? Like you said, you do operate in other parts of the country, and there might be people who say, I can't afford to live and work here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of discussions, as most companies have had, about what is this situation, what is this environment that we're living through right now, working from home, and what does that mean for the future of our business? And so do I expect to see in the future that we're going to have more remote working at SVB? The answer is yes, we will. I think we're having a lot of discussions about how much that will actually be. But I think it's going to be a significant amount. And I think a lot of companies are having those conversations. And I think it'll be good for a lot of communities, including how companies operate. Our ability to attract talent from all over the United States is going to increase in ways that it wouldn't have if this didn't occur.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk a little bit about these public offerings, which have all of a sudden picked up this week. You guys obviously have a lot of clients in this space. Kind of dig into it from your point of view. Why now? Is there a sense you have to kind of go while the market's good, or is this is just the beginning of what could be a much bigger flood? What do you think?
Well, still, it's a very small number of companies when you go back and think about 2019 or other periods of time where there was a lot of activity, right? You can only look at, on the tech side, just less than a handful of venture-backed tech companies that have gone public or planning to go public so far in the very, very near term. Now, on the healthcare side, we also are in that area. There's been a fair number of IPOs this year. We're counting around 20, if you will, and they've actually performed well once they have gone public. So we kind of look at it in the tale of two cities. Healthcare doing really well or pretty healthy right now. And on the tech side, I think it's going to be momentum is going to build. You need a little bit more time for markets to stabilize, a month or two longer, I think, before you start to see a bigger wave of companies. So we're paying attention to that. We certainly hope that occurs.